on the stream. Unless you want from.
Look how many red columns are there. But these are all the same cities are located in this valley, Martin. It's the place. 89%. This white area is sea. Some neighboring countries could be, for example, Albania. Yeah, 7 minutes. Also because this white area is only sea, Greece. No, it's not talking about Whoa. A lot of rats has represents 1,018 Austria and Switzerland. That's Liechtenstein. Well, whoa, almost the other Liechtenstein is flat. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about Andorra. Whoa! The first place in Andorra. I don't know where is it. This. I think these are not the high mountains, these are hills. So we're all here watching the rock.
I'm a beginner golfer, and I'm an expert golfer who can hit the ball the furthest. Round 1. Oh, that was a good one. I got 125 yards, and I got 140 yards. Now it's time for round 2. Shit, me. Yeah. I won this round. I got 40 yards and I got 74. So now we're moving on to round 3, which is the tiebreaker. So whoever wins this is the overall winner. I got 45 yards. I got 141 yards. That means he wins. I'm a big...
This woman was sent to prison for killing her husband and son. The evidence was clear, and she got a life sentence. But inside the prison, she never said a single word. Soon, creepy rumors spread. The other inmates thought she was haunted and stayed far away. 10 years passed. Then, a young lawyer walked in and wanted to talk to a woman. The guards laughed and said,
"Good luck. She doesn't speak."
But the moment the woman saw him, she fell to her knees, crying and screaming with joy. Here's the crazy truth. 10 years ago, a dangerous stalker was hunting her family. The police did nothing, so her husband came up with a wild plan. They faked the murder so she could hide safely in prison. While she was locked up, her family worked in secret. For 10 long years, her husband and son tracked the stalker and gathered every single piece of evidence to prove her innocence. The son studied day and night to become a lawyer just for this day. And that young man, it was her son. He finally had all the evidence. Her nightmare was over, and she was going home. This woman had...
Origins of meme sounds. This meme sound originates from a Twitch stream.
I think we need to turn that off for a bit now.
While studying and has a surreal dream. In her dream, she meets a bizarre yellow cat-like creature known as Chio Chichi, who speaks to her in English.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Wise?
meme sound, originates from a July 1990 broadcast of The Howard Stern Show, when executive producer Gary Delabate activated.
Are Leeds a bigger club than Coventry?
Of course.
Wolves?
Yep.
West Ham?
Yep.
Nottingham Forest?
Yep.
Sunderland?
Yep.
Newcastle?
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Why? You kind of and ah.
I think they're quite equal, to be honest, with the league in Newcastle. Because they're a big one-city team as well, aren't they? So, and they've been more in the Premier League than we have lately, but we'll soon be bigger than them, so it's all right.
Everton?
Yeah, because they're toffees and they're like sweets and stuff. We are bigger than them. They're sort of mediocre clubs. Leeds is massive. It's a sleeping giant.
Aston Villa?
Equal.
Spurs?
Yes, defo. They think they're big.
Man City?
At the moment. But they're a bit like Leeds, you know, old second division. Historically, we're bigger, but not lately, obviously, because they've got the money for it, haven't they?
Next up, Chelsea?
Oh, Chelsea, oh. Again, historically.
Okay, next up, Arsenal?
Again, same size. Everyone's frightened of Leeds. I'd say Arsenal are bigger than Leeds.
Liverpool?
I hate to say it, but they are.
Manchester United?
Again, I hate to say it. All I want is a player from Morocco, please, please. Come on. No. Please, Madraoui. Marseille, please. Come on, Madraoui. Madraoui, let's go. I want Madraoui. All I want is a...
The doctor became obsessed with a dying patient who never returned his feelings. But in his mind, that didn't matter, because he had decided she was going to be his wife. After she passed, he visited her tomb every night for 2 years, and eventually visiting wasn't enough. So one night he opened the tomb, placed her body in a small toy wagon, and wheeled her home through the dark. To hold her together, he wired her decaying bones with piano strings and replaced her rotting skin with wax-soaked silk. He placed glass eyes in her sockets, dressed her in a wedding gown, and slept beside her every night for 7 years. It only ended when a neighbor looked through his window and saw him slow dancing with a corpse. And even as police led him out of the house, he remained completely calm, fully convinced that his bride was still alive. Doctor became obsessed with a...
How did Norway look for the 2030 World Cup? Underrated would be the good answer. Newts are up top with Haaland and Ajali as the front three. They got Narpan, Buj, Odegaard as the skipper, Wolf, Ostergaard, Lanjas, Rice...
This guy was chilling watching TV when his AC just gave up on him. He ignored it for a bit, but the heat got so bad he had to do something. So he called a repair guy. The guy showed up, took one look at it, got to work, and said, "All good, that will be cash." He took the money and walked straight out. The guy went over and turned it on. Nothing, not even a sound. So he called another repair guy. This one showed up, poked around a little longer, and said, "Yeah, I got it this time." And it actually worked. The guy finally laid back down to watch TV, and then it stopped again. He just sat there staring at the ceiling, not knowing what to do. This time he called his friend and said, "Give me the number of the best repair guy you know. I am done playing around." His friend sent him a number, so he called him. The guy showed up, and this one actually seemed like he knew what he was doing. Then he started fixing it up for about 30 minutes. Then after finishing, he packed his tools and started heading for the door. The guy stopped him and said, "Hold on, turn it on first before you leave." The repair guy turned around with a big smile and said, "Brother, I have been doing this for 20 years. Trust me, it is fixed." But the second he flipped that switch, the guy just stood there thinking maybe a fan would have been the smarter choice all along. This guy was chilling watching TV. Why did Ronaldo almost kill his teammate? You see, when Ronaldo was little, he was really close to his father. But when he became famous, something heartbreaking happened. His father died, and Ronaldo fell into a deep depression, so he became really close with his coach. But during one game, a teammate got really angry and shouted, "Go cry to your father." Ronaldo got so furious that he hit him really hard. The player was fired soon after. Why did Ronaldo...
Gotta be a goal. That's game absolutely beautiful. Igor Thiago scores in the quick sim, by the way. Does nothing in the game. We quick sim it, and he gets the goal. Sure, buddy. Nobody is falling for that one. Gotta be a goal.